Pissed off since the lockdown battle, man. Yeah, what it do? What's going down? It's your boy Flow Spitter, aka Cleveland Villain, man. Coming out that Houston, Texas, baby. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Arsenal, I got you. Boys wanna hit on Cassidy. Boys wanna hit on the real BRC / the real BRC Texas, man. Boys wanna hit on Jag. Hey, this that warning shot. Hey, I got you. One rounder. Let's go.
Watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We marching to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's for real. BRC Texas, you better watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We marching to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas. You better watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We marching to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas. You better watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We rising to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas. You better watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We rising to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas. You better watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We rising to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas.
Okay, let me introduce myself. It's Cleveland Villain, Flow Spitter, so shoot yourself. Cast like Earl Spence, you can't move his belt. Cats better be wear like your shoes and belts. Stupid, man, I stack cash to ball like Steve Nash. I'll go broke, I show up at your dough in a scream mask. No Jason Pope, he's just a ski mask. Plus, you can get this smoke like my weed man. That nigga Arsenal, he's softer than a bead bag. He could've got his face punched like a speed bag. But bro was smoking, touching cash. Your second and third round was fucking trash. Shotgun shook, keep on ducking jag. That's fucking sad, get hit with a pump and mag. Arse don't know how to fucking act, so the pump gon' clap and make him put his hands in the air like jumping jacks.
Watch what you say to me. You know I got my Glock and it stay with me. We rising to the top, so be afraid of me. We taking over battle rap, it's the real BRC Texas. You better
What's good? It's your boy Flow Spitter, aka Cleve the Villain. Coming out the H-Town, Houston, Texas, Southwest, man. It's that Closet TV where I bring you the news from the closet. How y'all feeling? Let's get it in. Okay, so I know y'all seen the title, man. Long live Dolph, long live Dolph. We ain't talked about Dolph in a little minute. Just trying to figure out some things, man, because a lot of stuff been going on since he passed. Then we had the whole internet shockwave of bloggers talking about the situation. So much confusion, so much deception, manipulation, lies, clout chasing, deceit. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get it in. We definitely got to get it in. Y'all know where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like Dolph is dead, a small part of me feels like he kind of, orchestrated some of this. You know what I'm saying? He might have even faked his death. He might have. You know what I'm saying? This no disrespect to the family. I know the family is mourning him if he really is dead. So y'all forgive me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just going off my own logic. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all stay tuned and listen. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go to this video, man, because we gotta check some of this out. You know what I'm saying? They showing two faces of Dolph. First off, we finna see who was in that car with Dolph. Who in the world was in that damn car with Dolph? Because we all seen something moving in that car. Nobody ever brought that up. And that's real suspect. Super suspect. So let's check and see. Cheer.
You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown. I'm gonna give you the rundown.
What's the word, Rundown Gang? And we back with another one, you heard me? And guess what? Eagle Eye has spotted this, you guys. Eagle Eye has spotted that Dolph was at the cancer center on the left of your screen, and his face was fatter. On the right of your screen, when you took the picture with the girl at Roof Chris, on the right, in the yellow, his face is skinnier, you guys. What's really going on? This is very, 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 very suspicious. Yes, sir, Bob. At the Cancer Center, November 15, 2021, on the left, Dolph is fatter in the face, you guys. Now, how is it possible that a day later, his face is skinny? Wowzers. Yikes. It's deeper than booty hair. What do we have here, you guys? This YoungDolph case just gets deeper and deeper. The cookie hole is expanding. Yikes. That is humanly impossible. That on Monday, your face is fatter. Your facial features are totally different. Okay? Doesn't even look like he has the same type of haircut. And then a day later, your face is skinny and your features change. Wowzers. Here's a closer look, you guys. Now these pictures are a day apart now. Use your microscopic lens to look at those noses. Those are two different noses, you guys. Look at the mouth. Wow. Doesn't even resemble the same. Yikes. What do we have here, you guys? Is this groundbreaking or what? The Rundown Podcast is not to be played with, bucko. We have groundbreaking analysts over here that analyze everything that hits the internet. And if it looks suspicious, guess what? We're on your ass like booty hair. Whoa, ouchie. Now, Dolph always have two lines in his eyebrows on the right side. Okay? Now, on the right side of the pic that's on the right of your screen, he does not have those two lines in his eyebrows. But wait, there's more. On the left side of your screen, Dolph has the two lines on the right side in his eyebrow. Wowzers. Now, how did that change in just a day? Say, man, we on y'all ass. Say, man, hey, man, y'all better be hitting my like button, I know that, and subscribing to this channel, because this is the groundbreaking channel for the YoungDolph information, man. Ain't nobody else bringing you this information like the Rundown Podcast, you hear me? So subscribe now and stop playing with yourself, man. Shout out to the Rundown Gang and shout out to everybody sending me information on this YoungDolph case that they think is suspicious. If you think it's something that's suspicious about this YoungDolph case, let me know in the comment section, man. Send it to me, man. We're going to sort it out, man. We're going to see what's what over here. We're going to see who lying and we're going to get down to the bottom of it. You hear me? You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for
Hey, we at the motherfucking hospital, Jack. You know what I mean? Y'all know the time, man. This shit right here don't stop. Legendary shit. Shout out to Pop, shout out to Easy E, shout out to Biggie. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's up, man. New album dropping next week. You feel me? On the 20th, next Friday. Thinking out loud. Y'all know what's up, man. I got $1 billion lawyer with me, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Big. Yeah. I know they ain't think it was over with.
You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown. I'm gonna give you the rundown.
With all eyes still on the YoungDolph case, everybody is still speculating about the cars that were on the scene. The news got it mixed up at first and said it was a Lamborghini. But there's no Lambo signs on this car. And then, they came out and said, oh, it was a Corvette. All right, a C8. Okay, a C8. Now, what we're going to do is look very, very closely at the one that was on the tow truck at the top and the one that's at the bottom that was at the Marathon. So what we're going to do right about now is we're going to compare these two vehicles. The one that was towed away and the one Dolph was driving allegedly that morning at the Marathon gas station at the bottom. So check this out. Upon tedious research of these two vehicles, the one that was being towed away at the top and the one Dolph was driving allegedly at Marathon are two separate vehicles. Okay, now check this out, you guys. Now, we can start wherever you want to start, but the truth of the fact of the matter is, these are two different vehicles. All right, look at the doors. All right, the door at the top is brown. All right, the door at the bottom is green. Okay, at the top of the door, the camo patch, right? It's like a dark brown or a black. The camo patch at the bottom is beige. It's tan. Totally different. All right? That's one right there that totally sends this thing into oblivion. These are not the same vehicles. All right, let's continue. Now, around the back area of the wheel at the top is brown. At the bottom is green. So, hey, you tell me, you guys, what's really going on with these vehicles? Okay, let's point out another one. At the top, all right, the one that's getting towed, let's move over in front of the wheel at the back. That arrow is pointing to a green area, okay? That is green. Now, if you go down to the bottom, in front of the back wheel, right, it's brown. The arrow is pointing to the brown. Now it's a camouflage beige patch at the bottom of the wheel. Okay? So it's totally different on both vehicles. I broke this story months ago, right when this thing had happened. I noticed it was two different wraps on the cars. Okay? So y'all check it out. Look real closely, do your own research. You'll see what I see. The one at the top that's being towed away from the crime scene is not the one that Dolph was driving at the bottom at the Marathon. Shalom. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, hey man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. You already know what it is, man. It's deep in the booty here, you hear me? And guess what? I'm gone.
You were shooting down the homeboy. That's why I'm paying attention. No, trying to order food.
I'm finna come here. Trying to get this view while they trying to cover some shit up. I want to see him on the stretcher to be for sure that's him. Oh, hell no. Babe.
We can't go that way or that way.
Damn. Right. They got us blocked in, baby. Man, I'm talking about, I'm just not, man, I'm talking about this shit crazy. I'm standing right at the fucking store seeing all this shit happen, like, in front of me. Man. I'm finna roll. They being petty, y'all. I gotta go. They talking about, we ain't no witness. We gotta go. Yes, man. We just had 50 shots while we was at the shells, fool. Let me go. They talking about if I ain't no witness, they gonna block my car in. Let me go, because I ain't gonna lock me in this bitch. I ain't no witness. I ain't seen nothing. You heard me? I ain't seen nothing. Sit down, Kingston. I gotta go, yeah. They say that Dolph, they just killed them. I'm talking about they man was dead, yeah. I ain't never seen no shit like it. I'm talking about my first time in my whole life, ever seeing some shit like this. My whole life. They want us to leave the scene and shit because they blocking us off and shit. In the road. Hold this back. Dolph, he dead, yeah. They just shot it. It was some niggas that pull up and just let off over 50 shots. I'm talking about busting. I'm talking about I'm standing. We want to go down there, baby. We at the shells and shit. And me and my baby getting out the car. And I'm talking about before I even got to the door, the shells door, open up the door and shit. Bah, bah, I'm talking about all you hear gunshots. So I'm looking. Come here, I'm grabbing my baby to see where they coming from and shit. I'm looking and see that it's over there at the washer that I was just at yesterday and shit. It's the cookie shop next door to the washer. They busting at them. I'm talking about busting, number shots. 2 fucking cars full of niggas. Pull up all black. One car was a white two-door joint. I didn't see the other one, but I seen niggas running and ducking and shit. And they was saying something about Dolph security guard was trying to help them or was doing something. But ain't no security guards up there. Ain't no security guard. Ain't nobody up there but the nigga that's laying dead. And they say that's Dolph car and shit. So, I don't know. But that shit crazy. That shit just really just scared the fuck out of me. Real talk. Like, hell no. I'm talking about shaking so fucking bad. And my baby had to blow me up. Y'all just heard some shots at shells over 50 shots. Yes, we just heard this shit. I'm talking about we were just standing in the middle of this shit. The Mexicans and shells and shit, baby, they running out the door. I'm trying to get me and Kel in the store. They running out the damn store. Trying to see what's going on. Man, get y'all ass out the way. Them folks shooting and don't give a fuck where they shooting at. Them folks just shoot. But they say that's Dolph. I don't know. They say Dolph dead, y'all. They who, babe? Look at what, they say Dolph dead. They made us leave the scene. They was like, we ain't no witness or nothing. We had to leave the scene and shit. So everybody just really pulled out. They really just got witnesses up there. But it's broad fucking daylight. Who ain't seen? I'm talking about who ain't seen that shit. Everybody just seen that shit on airwaves. And that shit crazy. That shit got me, man, like fucking shocked. I'm spooked. Hell no, man. Them folks just killed. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say that Dolph dead, yeah. I don't know if it's true or not, but There was the witnesses. Well, them folks just said dog dead. They said dog dead. I got videos on Snapchat of the nigga dead laying on the ground and shit. I don't know if it's him or not, but I zoomed in real close to see. So if whoever can identify him and say that it's him, y'all can. I don't know, cause they say that's dog. I don't know. I don't know. I hope not either. Like, hell no. I hope that ain't him. Baby, you can do whatever you want to do to this motherfucker. I didn't put it on my Snap story. I just got it saved in my phone. I didn't upload it on Snapchat. Cause I was too busy trying to see was it Dolph or not. Everybody, they were pulling up and shit. And everybody that just came my Family Dollars while it was happening, they was like, this Dolph caught. Oh man, they just killed Dolph. So I don't know if it's him or not. I just put it on I just recorded the shit. I can't say if it's Dolph or not, but they said that's his rap car that I just had on live. They said that's his car and shit, and they was like his security guard was doing something while they was shooting. I don't know. I seen who was shooting and where they was shooting to. I just didn't see who they was shooting at, so I couldn't tell you if it was him or not. Man, look. On Airways and Catch 'em. Y'all want to get off this shit. Ain't nobody stood in y'all junkie. Broke. Y'all the motherfuckers want to run on the motherfucking live and be nosy. I'm seeing this shit face to face. You motherfuckers the ones want to be nosy and see shit. But I'm finna get out of here though.
Hey, we at the motherfucking hospital, Jack. You know what I mean? Y'all know the time me, this shit right here don't stop. Legendary shit. Shout out to Pop, shout out to Easy E, shout out to Biggie. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's up, man. New album dropping next week. You feel me? On the 20th, next Friday, Thinking Out Loud. Y'all know what's up, man. I got $1 billion lawyer with me, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Big, yeah. I know they didn't think it was over with.
These are the two men accused of killing Memphis rapper YoungDolph. Fox 15's Jeremy Pierre explains what's next in this case as the attorneys for both men have now been made.
Interesting day in court here at 201 as Justin Johnson and Cornelia Smith appeared again in criminal court. Now, Judge Lee Coffey gave them 3 weeks to hire an attorney to represent them in their criminal court case. Cornelia Smith, he showed up today with a hired attorney. That attorney happens to be Michael Scholl. Scholl told us that he's been in contact with Cornelia Smith's family for quite some time now, a couple of weeks, matter of fact. Justin Johnson, he again showed up today with no lawyer hired on. He requested more time from Judge Lee Coffey. Judge Lee Coffey denied that request and then appointed him Judy Ganguly. He's no stranger to high-profile cases. As we spoke to Judy Ganguly after the judge appointed him to represent Justin Johnson, and he basically told us that he's ready for the challenge of taking on this case. We also spoke with Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman about the case and where it will now go.
Is already past ready for justice in this case, as numerous other cases too. The system has to work, and we got to give it time to work.
Well, it'd be just like any other case that we handle here.
We can stop a lot of violence. We can stop a lot of senseless killing.
We wouldn't be here without strong evidence against them.
The gang that carries a sentence to life in prison if convicted.
Seems like the hip-hop community is still not recovered from the tragic death of the rapper YoungDolph, Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. in real life. And recently, the court has revealed some shocking details about the rapper's death and the suspects. To recap, YoungDolph got ambushed while he was getting his favorite cookies from a cookie shop in Memphis, Tennessee. He was allegedly gunned down by 2 assailants in a white Mercedes-Benz while he was inside the shop. He was laid to rest in a private service at the First Baptist Church in his hometown in Tennessee. After an extensive investigation, authorities have finally identified the suspects in YoungDolph's murder. The police first named Justin Johnson and Cornelia Smith as the primary suspects in YoungDolph's case. They were charged with first-degree murder. Prosecutors are now seeking the death penalty for the 2 suspects. After a few days, the police also named a 3rd suspect, Shondell Barnett. He, though, was charged as an accessory. It's said that Shondell Barnett had been assisting Justin Johnson while he was on the run, after having been implicated in the murder of YoungDolph. Besides being an accessory, Shondell Barnett was also charged with criminal attempt to commit first-degree murder, as well as theft of property amounting anywhere from $10,000 to $60,000. This isn't the first time that YoungDolph has found himself in serious situations, which had led some people to believe that his death may have had something to do with previous fights he had been involved in. If you recall, YoungDolph was critically injured after he got shot in the valet parking area of Lowe's Hollywood Hotel in 2017. Although rapper Yo Gotti, who has a long-standing feud with YoungDolph, was implicated in that shooting, charges were dropped for lack of witness. In February of the same year, YoungDolph's vehicle was also shot at least 100 times. This incident actually served as an inspiration for his song 100 Shots. Right before his arrest, Justin Johnson, better known by his rapper name Straight Drop, released a video of his new single, Track Hawk, where he specifically mentions firing shots.
I can't let no man get up on me.
Most telling of all the lines, though, was this one from the same release single. Images from the video also had fans wondering, since it appeared to have a scene with an abandoned house where the getaway car was supposed to have been discovered. Someone on Reddit said about Straight Drop, "This kid is like an Aaron Hernandez level sloppy criminal. Wearing PRE chain, wore a Bass Pro Shop hat to the deed, and then has it on Instagram. Not exactly a popular accessory unless you're a middle-aged rural white guy. Shot a music video in front of the house where the getaway car was found, randomly starts posing with tons of cash, designer shit, and cars immediately after." Days before his arrest, many fans noted cryptic posts on Straight Drop's Instagram. Many believe that these posts were related to the YoungDolph's death. One of the messages read, "Turning myself in Monday at 2:01, I'm innocent," which led many to believe that Straight Drop was planning to turn himself in on that same weekend. That never happened. Instead, he was later captured by police in Indiana. Johnson was arrested by authorities at a truck stop that's along Highway 42 in Brazil, Indiana, near Terre Haute. Along with him inside the car during the time of his capture was the third suspect, Shondell Barnett. Barnett was extradited to Shelby County after his arrest in Indiana. Justin Johnson has already a number of raps under his sheet. He was already charged with robbery and aggravated rape at the ages 17 in 2015. He was also involved in a shooting incident in 2017 at Billy Hardwick's All-Star Lanes in Memphis, Tennessee. He's said to have shot 3 people during that incident. He pled guilty for that incident and was supposed to have served 5 years in prison. Instead, he got out in 9 months. And if that wasn't enough, in 2018, he was arrested for carrying a handgun and for possession of illegal substances. He got out on bail, but was later imprisoned. He was released 6 months before YoungDolph's death. For this arrest, though, Johnson was not allowed to place any bail and will be held in prison for the duration of his trial. The other suspect, Cornelius Smith, has been arrested on a warrant for carjacking a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, the Mercedes-Benz that was used during the shooting spree that killed YoungDolph. Besides first-degree murder, Cornelius Smith has also been charged with possession of a firearm, using a firearm during a felony, as well as theft amounting over $10,000. Smith was also charged for attempting murder since he allegedly tried to shoot YoungDolph's brother, who was with YoungDolph during the incident. Police say they've been able to gather enough evidence to get a conviction for the case. According to Memphis police, it had taken them a number of tips, as well as leads, that led to a manhunt across the country. The hunt for the suspects had even led to an offer for a reward of $15,000 by the U.S. Marshals for any information that would lead them to the whereabouts of those involved in the murder. Released surveillance videos have shown 2 suspects wearing masks and hoodies at the scene of the crime. One was carrying an AK-47, while the other had a pistol, which were probably the weapons used in said crime. There are already speculations going around as to the motive behind the killings. Some have already started to believe that money may have been the reason behind the gruesome killing. An Instagram post of Straight Drop shows him with loads of cash right after the date of Dolph's death. Comments on Straight Drop's Instagram post insinuate that he may have received loads of cash, a car, and tons of new clothes as an exchange for YoungDolph's life. Fans commented on Straight Drop's Instagram page accusing Straight Drop of being the culprit, even a week before Straight Drop had been arrested. On one of the Instagram posts showing Straight Drop with a new car and clothes, user Flipperworld comments, "Showing all the payoff money? #blug money." Another user who goes by the handle Houston's Medusa writes, "You fried." Yet another user with the handle Adorka3 says, "They finna get you." Upon checking Straight Drop's Instagram account, though, it seemed that all comments have been erased from Straight Drop's account. People have been left guessing about the reasons behind YoungDolph's murder. The Chit Chat Lounge on TikTok posted a clip of an interview with Yo Gotti that seemed to imply that the rapper may have been the one who ordered YoungDolph's death.
With you, I always felt, and you said on countless interviews, that it has nothing to do with, just you and that. It's something like more or less, it has nothing to do with you, but it's more or less about, understanding, because Gotti actually likes Dolph.
So much confusion has gone around Justin Johnson prior to his arrest. In fact, a man carrying a similar name had to clarify that he was 14 years older than the said suspect. It's no wonder that over on Facebook, there were mixed reactions to a clip that was posted by user Smith General regarding the arrest of the suspects. One user wrote, "I think these charges are weak. They didn't catch them with any weapons. You can't see anything in the video. The car was stolen. They're guilty until proven innocent. By this being a high-profile case, they're going to lock them up anyways, regardless of them doing it or not. I hope it's the right guys." Another user was convinced as well. "I personally think this is fake. They caught these dudes pretty fast. If it's one thing I know, the police never catch shooters this damn fast. I don't know. If they really did it, lock them fools up for life. We don't need people like this around who will kill another black man because of his position or success. There are unanswered questions. Why did they want Dolph dead? Why now? Who specifically wanted him dead? Who hired the shooters? Guess we'll never know. The case gets even more complicated. Currently, both men accused in YoungDolph's death are not shown to have legal representation. One. In the meantime, after staying silent on events that have taken place, YoungDolph's partner, Mia J, has finally spoken up. In an interview with ABC News, she said,
I think one thing that we really need to do more of, I'm not going to say it's not being done, but mental health in the Black community is something that we must address. So many people are walking around traumatized. They have bottled up anger. They have bottled up emotion that they have nowhere they don't have anything to do with it. And they make rash decisions.
Could Mia J indeed have been right? Was it anger and mental health that pushed Straight Drop and his accomplices to kill YoungDolph? Was it greed or was it revenge? Guess only time will tell. In the meantime, if you like this video, make sure you watch this one too.
Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Kind of suspect, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of suspect, isn't it? I know. Y'all let me know in the comments. We're going to go live a little bit later. Much love to everybody that pulled up. God bless everybody. I'm gone. Peace.